Growing up on the family ranch, Betty Perez never spent much time thinking about the river. She got involved with a wildlife group that opened her eyes to its natural beauty. The idea of a border wall that will cut off the river from the local population does not sit well with her.
Growing up down here in the valley, you sort of, I never knew the river. I always thought of it, I knew it by going across some of the bridges, and it's not very pretty there. The bridges to Reynosa where we'd go to eat. Well, actually getting on the river through the Friends of the Wildlife Corridor, learning about the river that way was just opening for me. I saw that it's absolutely gorgeous in some spots, and I started learning about the diversity down here. So all of that leads to why I got involved and very upset about the border wall. We're concerned that just as something as simple as wildlife won't be able to get down to the river to drink. And there's not, of course, there's all kinds of reasons not to have this wall. There are farmers and ranchers that need to get to the water. And it's going to be more difficult to do that with this wall. They're going to be taking down brush to build the wall, monte we call it, or native. And the lower Rio Grande Valley already has lost 95% of its wild land. There's 5% left. So anytime you take anything, it's noticeable. The legals that are these people are desperate. They're going to get here. They want to work, and they're great workers, and they're good people. We're talking about they're family people. We're talking about people that have risked their lives to come up here a lot. There's a few bad cases of people coming across and maybe being, maybe trying to, take advantage of the system. But we're up here. I know that's a complaint of a lot of people, but I don't feel that way. I just feel like these people are really enhancing our life here in the United States. You can say they're bringing more soul into the United States, in my opinion. I think there's plenty of work for them. They say we baby boomers are getting too old to do the work. Living as a ranch owner, I have a hard time getting help. The young people don't want to be out here. It's hard work. It's hot down here. It's thorny. There's rattlesnakes. Most people don't want to work this land, but you'll find the Mexicans will. And it's nothing to say about them derogatorily. They're closer to the land. But in a larger context, the way I feel is that this has been a good neighbor to the United States. Mexico has been a good neighbor to the United States, and we're symbolically by this wall telling them that they aren't good neighbors. And to me, it's bigger. It's bigger than that. It's about the United States separating itself from the rest of the world, isolating itself. That's what it says to me that way.